You know, I didn't know how I was going to feel tonight. I guess when you put in 12 years, it's a long time, and you get attached. So let me move on. The first people I would like to thank is I would like to thank my wife. I would like to thank our son, who is not with us here tonight, and I certainly want to thank our daughter Marcy. My family is my life. I live for my family. And many years ago, I got a new family, the town of Roseland. And I started living for the town of Roseland. I just also want to thank the residents who have supported me for the 12 years. It's an unbelievable honor for me to have accomplished this. And I owe all of the support to my wife, or son, or daughter, and to people like Captain Matthias, who's always been on my side, who's always supported me. And you reflect back over the years and you think and you wonder, coulda, woulda, shoulda. And the 12 years that I've given up to spend for the town, and I probably in 12 years, I would venture to say, have only missed maybe 7 meetings. I was here one night, and I'll never forget it. I was so sick that the police drove me home, but I couldn't miss a meeting. It was the most important thing in my life to never miss a meeting, because I felt so strong about Roseland. I feel very comfortable, believe it or not, at this point, after 12 years leaving. And I say that for a couple of reasons. We have accomplished so much in the 12 years. But you always look, when you exit, who is stepping in, who is here. And I've reflected on that a lot lately. Mayor Spango, you have come into this town and you have done so much to improve community relations, functions that you've held in the parks, etc. You've started everything and everybody working together. I feel very comfortable that you will continue to do this, because you are certainly heading in the right direction. And I personally thank you for that. Council President Bordy. God, have we had hard times together, haven't we? From one end to the other side, going back and forth. You have made it great, Council President. You should be very proud of yourself. You've worked very hard. You've come a long way from that first meeting when we met. And it was all very, very positive. You should be very pleased with yourself. You should be very honored that the residents of Roseland have also supported you, and I'm sure will continue to support the mayor and yourself. Council members, it's really great when you can come on a council and have no agenda. The only agenda you should have is for the residents of Roseland. Because you must never lose sight that you are here for one reason. You are here to work for the residents. You're here to answer that telephone when it rings at night. A tree fell down. I have no power. When is it coming back on? Not to dwell on this, Mayor, our mail is absolutely beyond the worst in the world. Oh, we know you're working on it, Mayor. You're here for that. Don't ever forget it. Just continue fighting and doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because it's so important that you work for the residents. In reference to the police department, I would say we have the best police officers ever. They put their lives on the line every day. I've lived with them for the last 12 years. It's been absolutely wonderful to see what they've done. This guy in back of me, I don't even like him being in back of me. But anyway, Captain John Mathias. I mean, he is unstoppable. What he has done for this community, you can see he never says no. I'm sure his wife Cookie must wonder, how often is he gonna go out? How every night is he gonna go out? Either in a day like this, a fire, an accident, something like the Hurricane Sandy we had. John was always out on the road, and he was out on the road for the residents. And I can observe it, and I can see it, and I am very, very proud of it. Our fire department, they also give their lives to the town of Roseland. They do something I couldn't do. I probably couldn't carry the apparatus on my back anyway, but what they do is absolutely wonderful for the borough. Every department in this town, we are so fortunate to have them. From the staffing to the first aid squad, DPW, I mean, and I don't want to miss anything, but to absolutely everybody. I just feel so proud that I was part of it for many years. And I even feel prouder that I'm leaving it in such good hands for the longevity of this town. So it's my chance to say thank you for what you've done. And I thank all of the residents, again, my wife, our son, and our daughter. I thank you all so much. Thank you.